So here we will be discussing about solutions for quiz number 1 that we conducted on Telegram, and the topic was soil origins and properties. So if you haven't seen the quiz, if you haven't joined the Telegram channel for the quiz, the test series we have started for civil engineering subject, do check the link in description and do join Telegram channel of Simplified Learning. Okay, so let's move to the solutions of quiz number 1. So the question number 1 was saying commonly used method for quick determination of water content at field embankment is, and the answer is calcium carbide method. Now let's see what alcohol method, sandbar method and oven drying method are. See, alcohol method is a field method, but it is not suitable for all soil types, and in field we may encounter any soil type. That's why even though it's a field method, but it is not suitable for every soil type. That's why it cannot be the perfect answer for the asked question. Then there is sand bath method. Okay, sand bath method is a field method, but it has a problem of accuracy. It is less accurate. Okay, that's why amongst the given option it is not fitting for the question. Okay, oven drying method is not a field method. Okay, it is purely a lab method. That's why it cannot be the answer. That's why the perfect answer for the asked question is calcium carbide method is used for quick determination of water content at field embankment. The calcium carbide method takes 5 to 7 minutes for the whole process. Okay, it can be used in field as well as in lab. Okay, that's why the answer is calcium carbide method. Then toughness index is defined as the ratio of plasticity index to flow index. Okay, it is written something like this: it is equal to I suffix p divided by I suffix f. I suffix p for plasticity index and I suffix f stands for flow index. Okay, it is nothing but a measure of shearing strength of the soil at the plastic limit. Remember, toughness index is ratio of IP divided by IF, that is plasticity index to flow index. Alright. Then, according to Atterberg, the soil is said to be of medium plasticity if the plasticity is, okay, if the plasticity ranges between 7 to 17. Okay, if the plasticity is ranging between 7 to 17, the soil is said to be of medium plasticity. It is the range of water content within which soil behaves as a plastic material. Okay, then question number 4 was void ratio of a soil is 0.9, then its porosity will be. See, when we have to calculate the porosity and void ratio, the formulation is N is equal to E divided by 1 plus E. Now, the void ratio is given to be 0.9, therefore it should be 0.9 divided by 1 plus 0.9, and if you calculate this, you will come to a value 0.47. That's the required answer. Alright, then a soil with plasticity index equal to 0 may be called as, non-plastic. Okay, when IP is equal to 0, the soil is said to be non-plastic. Alright, then the meniscus and dispersing agent correction in the hydrometer analysis respectively are. Okay, when we are conducting hydrometer analysis of the soil, then what is the correction regarding meniscus and regarding dispersing agent? See, when we are saying that meniscus connection should be positive or negative, now let's first see the thing. Say this is the hydrometer tube and this is where we take the reading. Now see, when we dip it in the water, then whenever we are dipping the hydrometer in liquid, then the meniscus is formed something like this. Okay, now see, we are taking reading at this point, and the actual level of, because of the concavity of the liquid, the level is shown over here. Therefore, this is the difference between where we take the reading and where the liquid is touching the tube. That's why, because of this level difference, we have to add for that meniscus error. Okay, therefore meniscus correction is positive. Okay, meniscus correction is what? Positive. Now, when we are adding some dispersing agent, its specific gravity, the specific gravity of the liquid is increased, that's why the correction, the necessary correction should be taken is negative. We have to reduce the error. Okay, we have to reduce the error, that's why the correction is negative. Okay, therefore dispersing agent correction is negative. Therefore the answer should be positive and negative respectively. Alright, let's go to the next question. It is saying a sample of saturated clay has a porosity of 0.562. The void ratio of the clay is, now the formulation in between porosity and void ratio is E is equal to N divided by 1 minus N. Now we have been given with porosity, which is 0.562 divided by 1 minus 0.562, and when we calculate it, it comes out to be 1.283. That's how the answer is 1.283. Alright, now should we go to next question? Alright then. The moisture content of a soil below which the soil volume becomes constant is called as, it is called as shrinkage limit. See, water content at which the soil stops shrinking. Okay, the process of shrinking of soil, shrinkage of soil has been stopped and it attains a constant volume. That specific limit is called as shrinkage limit. Alright, let's go to question number next. If the voids of a soil mass are full of air only, focus the word only, the soil is termed as dry soil. Okay, let's say this is the soil sample we are talking about and this is the soil solid and this is only air, no liquid, nothing is there. Therefore solid, soil solids and air. Okay, this is representing what? A dry soil. It is not air entrant soil, this is not the proper word. It is neither partially saturated soil. The given option is, the correct option is dry soil. Okay, then the ratio of volume of voids to the total volume of the soil mass is called as, it is called as what? Porosity. Okay, and is represented by N is equal to V suffix V divided by V. Okay, ratio of volume of voids V suffix V and the total volume of the soil mass, which is represented by capital V. Okay, it is what? Porosity. Then pycnometer is used to determine, okay, remember the pycnometer, this kind of looking device. Okay, this is the glass jar and this is the lid. Pycnometer is used to determine water content as well as specific gravity. Okay, it has two purpose. Okay, it has two functions. It can be used for two things: determination of water content of the soil and determination of specific gravity of the soil. Okay, let's go to question number next. When the plastic limit of a soil is greater than the liquid limit, then plasticity index is reported as, it is reported as 0. Okay, the plasticity index, yeah, is reported as 0. Okay, then the moisture content of a soil below which the soil volume becomes constant is called as, it is called a shrinkage limit. Okay, it is the shrinkage limit. There will be no shrinkage after this limit and the soil is going to attain a constant volume. Alright, let's go to question number next, which is saying valid range for capital S, the degree of saturation of soil in percentage is, it is this one. Okay, capital S, degree of saturation is 0 is equal to 0 for dry soil. Okay, we just saw what dry soil is, and it is equal to 100% for fully saturated soil. Okay, it ranges in between 0 to 100 where it can be equal to 0 and it can be equal to 100. Okay, let's go to question number next. A soil has average particle size of 0.2 mm. It is predominantly what it is. It is sand. Okay, now let's see what is the range of sand. 0.075 mm to 4.75 mm is the range for sand, and in this specific range there is also classification for fine sand, medium sand and coarse sand. Okay, but see, 0.2 mm ranges in between this specific range, that's why it is going to be sand. Then hydrometer is used to determine velocity of fluid, velocity of gas, velocity flow of fluid. See, the name is kind of hydrometer related to water, but Here in geotechnical engineering, in soil mechanics, we are using hydrometer. The device is used for determination of specific gravity of soil. Okay, hydrometer is used for determination of specific gravity of soil. All right. Then, if the plasticity index of soil mass is 0, then the soil is sand. Okay, sand is totally a non-plastic, let's say what material, non-plastic material. Okay, if it is silt, the IP, the plasticity index is 10 to 15. For silt, it is 10 to 15. For clay, it ranges from 15 to 100. Plasticity index for clay ranges from 50 to 100, and for the silt, it is 10 to 15. Okay, when we are saying that Pi is 0, then you have to remember that it is sand. Okay. Then water content of a soil can be less than 0%, no. Never be greater than 100%, no. Range from 0 to 100% only, no. See, water content of a soil at minimum level, it can be 0%, and there is no upper value, that is W can be greater than 0 and it can be more than 100% also. Therefore, the answer is can be greater than 100%. Then, gravel and sand belong to following category of soil. Alluvial. Alluvial means what? Alluvial means the soil which is carried and deposited by running water. Okay, it is called what? Alluvial soil. Aeolian means carried by wind. Marine means which is deposited at the water body. Okay, cohesive is not a kind or which refers to origin. Okay, cohesive is kind of property associated with soil, not category of soil. Alright, then the void ratio for saturated soil is equal to fill in the blank of water content and specific gravity of soil. It is product. The void ratio for saturated soil is equal to product of water content and specific gravity of solids. See, for saturated solid, S is equal to, and remember this, now we have the relation in between soil parameter as E into S is equal to W into specific gravity G. Now we are talking that, we are saying that S is equal to 1, therefore E is equal to what? W into G. Okay, W stands for water content, G stands for specific gravity of solid. That's why it is product. Okay, this is why we came up to a conclusion that the void ratio of saturated soil is equal to product of water content and specific gravity of solids. Okay, so these were the solutions for the 20 questions that we saw in the quiz number 1 of geotechnical engineering, in which we had questions regarding the topic soil properties and origins of soil. Okay, do join Telegram channel for the next quiz. I will be posting a timetable for the quiz that we are going to conduct on Telegram. Okay, the quiz will be topic wise, subject wise, and a giant exam wise. Okay, so stay in touch. Do check for the schedule that I will be posting on Instagram also, Telegram also, and on YouTube also. Okay, till then, take care. Bye bye.